On this episode, I get upset about my microwave oven, and we talk about building the right team. This is Aidan R. Heron, and you're watching Property Geek TV episode 19. Got my questions box. Enjoying the questions you're sending in. Really enjoying that, so let's see what we can do today. We can keep it short, sharp and sweet like the last episode. Don't want that one. Okay. Good question. Who do I need on my team? You need a lot of people on your team. Now, most people I meet at events and training sessions that want to get into property investing, and they're a bit worried because they don't want to get another job, and they're worried about needing to employ people or build a big team of people around you like we're in the process of doing and have done. But the reality is, you don't need to do that. You don't need employees. You don't need partners, although I'd recommend it in the sense of business partners. But you do need people. You need people to run your business, because investing in property, unless you just deposit your cash and get cash back, which if you want to do that, then that's cool, and we offer that service and a lot of people love it. But if you want to build a property portfolio for yourself, and there's a few options: either find someone that's doing it and already has a big team and then just give them cash, but you still need to typically exchange some of your time or some of your knowledge, or build a team of people. Now, who do you need in that team really depends what strategy you're following, but all of them require brokers, solicitors, surveyors, builders, speciality trades like plumbing, electrics, and then if you're doing the bigger projects, quantity surveyors, architects, and project managers even, if you're running several projects at a time. Then on top of that, unless you have a big pot of money, you need to start raising finance, so you need to outsource us for running social media campaigns and doing things like this are really good. Going to networking events, meeting people, and just go out, put yourself out there, go out, see people and find a way to help them. And if you genuinely are coming from a place of trying to help people and see how you can help them, then opportunity crops up everywhere. So yes, you need people in your team, if that wasn't clear. Cool, next question. What is BMV? This ties in with one of the earlier questions we've had about how much below market value discount is the right amount. I'll try and find the episode for you and link it here. But how do you define what below market value is? Well, to define what below market value is, you need to define what market value is. And that can be tricky, because what's the right price? What determines the market value? The price of any commodity or product or service or anything is determined by the market, so there's a lot of influencing factors. Pardon me. There's a lot of influencing factors, and it can be quite complex, so it's quite difficult to give a set definition of what the market value is. You tend to find out, so say you're trying to sell something, whatever you're trying to sell, this applies to houses as well, or whether you're buying them. If you've got a large volume of stock that you need to sell and you overprice it, it will take too long to sell, right? You might not even sell any of it because the market just refuses to accept it. If you underprice it, now I'm talking about like a sales business where you're selling stuff. If you underprice it, then it will sell really quickly because people appreciate that it's undervalued, but you won't make any profit on it, and then eventually your business will decay and burn away. So that's the basic principle of it. You need to find that sticking point. Hang on, so I'm cooking some lunch and I can smell it. Turns out the combi function on the microwave oven that we got is a little bit more powerful than we thought it would be. It's completely destroyed my mushrooms. Anyway, there's a lot of factors that influence the price of something in the marketplace. So you've got to find that sweet spot. As far as property goes, the best way to do that is use comparables. What else? So what are people paying for the same sort of property in the area, and then how much will it cost to renovate it, and things like that. And that will give you an idea of what the market value should be. Having really good local knowledge will also give you an idea of what price it is, but you can tap into other people's local knowledge if you're investing outside of your area. And yeah, just do the research, and the research will give you a good indicator. And then it's just a question of what are you willing to pay. Question of the day on teams. Would you rather hire an employee or use an outsourcer?